In this video, I buy New Zealand's most expensive banana, Andrew eats yet another pie, and Arian loses his foot. This adventure was a 3-day gravel bike trip doing a loop around the Oteake and Hawkdun conservation areas in the South Island of New Zealand. Day 1 was from Omarama up over the Little Omarama Saddle and into the Ida Valley and joining the rail trail to finish in Ranfurly for the night. First up, it was breakfast at the Wrinkly Ram, where a couple of big boy breakfasts were consumed, and then it was the mandatory photo with the Omarama Ram. On leaving Omarama, I thought I'd get a quick shot of the petrol prices for future reference in these turbulent times. I knew the road up to the Little Omarama Saddle was going to be steep, but we pretty much ended up pushing our bikes for the whole climb to the saddle.
Look at that guy. Ha! Did you get that?
I totally got it. Now he's walking. Pretty steep this bit. We're earning our trip to Ranfurly. We're on our way up to the Little Omarama Saddle. The boys are questioning my route planning here. So still walking. We're about an hour 40 into it.
Yeah.
Still walking. Thought I'd better tell you that we had breakfast at the Wrinkly Ram in Omarama, which is great, and the coffee was good. However, I got a banana, which I'll give you a picture of in a second. $3.50. Better be good. The downhill from the saddle was pretty rough and slow going for our gravel bikes. Once on the flats, it was pretty smooth going as we headed down into the Ida Valley. An afternoon snack was had at New Zealand's oldest continually running general store in Oteake, where Andrew hooked into yet another pie. From here we joined the Central Otago Rail Trail, heading for Ranfurly for the night. We stayed in the Ranfurly Hotel where Tim prayed for champagne gravel while we enjoyed a beer and dinner downstairs in the pub. Day 2 dawned a little foggy, and while we had breakfast in the local cafe, Arian went and got a broken spoke fixed up. Another photo and we were off. Day 2, pretty good night's sleep in the Ranfurly Hotel, and coffee and a bit of breakfast there, and then one of our group, Arian, had to, he gave me a fright. he broke a spoke yesterday, so got that fixed. The local fella helped him out. Now we're on our way to Dansey Pass. Anyway, more great gravel, and then enjoyed a very nice coffee at the Dansey Pass Hotel. Then it was the biggest climb of the day over the Dansey Pass road. we've lost one of our team members, Arian, who left his backpack at the Dansey Pass hotel, so he's had to turn back and go and get it and then catch us back up. Maybe a sort of karma for the very poor navigation he's been doing this morning, where he's got 0 out of 3 turns. Arian's day wasn't getting any better, and we picked up his luggage as we went. I think we've gone slightly off our route that Kamut had us on, and more hills. You can see them behind me there. Thought we're through them. A quick ice cream break at the Dansey Pass campground, where most of us enjoyed a vegan boysenberry trumpet. Then it was out to Duntroon and onto the Alps to Ocean Trail to our destination of Kurow for the night. After an excellent night's sleep in the Kurow holiday park, it was breakfast in a local cafe and onto the Alps to Ocean Trail heading towards Lake Evermore. We were also joined by team member number 6, Chris, for the final day. We had a slight diversion off the trail down to Omarama for a great coffee and scone. It was a quick stop for a swim in Lake Benmore and then onward to finish back where we started in Omarama. All in all, a fantastic trip, and that was our 3-day Oteake Odyssey. Dave, favourite part of the trip?
Oh, look, we saw a lot of amazing things, but the highlight of the trip was the constant sort of nagging or nibbling of Tim for 3 days. 3 days.
3 days of Tim.
Yeah.
3 days of Tim. Arian, favourite part?
Favourite part? Probably being reunited with my running shoe at the campground. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Favourite part of the trip for me probably was the good company.
Yeah. What about that queen bed?
In the and randomly being assigned the queen bed at the Kurow holiday park.
Well, actually,
not in the last 50 minutes.